Welcome, FlossTube friends. I'm Angie.
And I'm Penny, and we're two eclectic stitchers.
This is take 2.
Yes, it is.
We filmed the first one in time-lapse, so it's the fastest FlossTube video ever. It's 20 seconds.
And you could watch it at the end, maybe.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
MM is not available today, so we're winging it. Back to number 1 FlossTube that we did, but we have made several phone calls, and we think we have it now. So we hope the volume's on, and we're at regular speed. But I can see up top we're at regular speed.
Oh, yes.
So we're
good.
We're good to go this time.
Yay.
So I think you need to start.
I'm going to start with my surgery, because so many of you asked, and it was so kind of you. Yes, I'm getting better. I'm at past 6 weeks as of yesterday, or Thursday. So because of that, I can move my arm, I can move my shoulder. I go to physical therapy, and it's so good. I don't have the pain I had. I have surgery pain a little bit, but not much, just where the stitches were. And I'm feeling great. So thank you for all your good wishes. Appreciate it.
And she's healing very fast. Very, very fast. Was it week 2 or 3 we actually went to dinner?
I think we did.
Yeah.
With my sister. She was here for 2.5 weeks. So yeah, it was fun.
She was here 2.5, so probably week 2.
Yep.
So we met for dinner.
And
as I know Debbie, your sister, so we planned a dinner out, and you were using your hand.
I was. Well, I'm left-handed is the problem.
Right.
So it was very awkward to eat with my right hand. I felt very stupid.
But you still were doing this little cutting action.
Uh-huh.
I was impressed. So
it was good.
And she's going to physical therapy. Yep. And
so I'm getting stretched, and I feel like I'm going to be 100%.
And you've had to do it. Your sister was here for 2.5 weeks, and then you had to go it on your own. So I think that when you are forced to have to take care of yourself, you heal faster because you have to do it.
I think so.
So
that was a good thing.
Yeah. So we're doing great. Stitching again. We're back to our FlossTube. We know it's been a little bit of a time, but Penny needed to heal.
I did.
So we're back. Thanks for hanging in there with us, people. That was a question a lot about your surgery, and the other one was someone wanted to see me hold one of the birds during FlossTube. I can do that when I'm at my house, not Penny's, because he wouldn't have liked the journey over. And I can only do one because the other one I've had for 3 years. He was a rescue, and I still can't touch him. So next time we film at my house, and we will have BB on for 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
So
we can show him off.
Show off BB. So that was our questions, and we had AZ Stitchers.
Yeah.
We had our 3rd meetup.
We did.
Another 30 people showed up. Some new, some from previous meetings.
People are really liking it. They come, they find their buddies from the time before. And because we're creatures of habit, they pretty much all sit in the same spots they sat in the time before. So that's kind of fun.
I sat somewhere else.
I kind of did too.
And I'm going to try to sit somewhere else next time. People bring a bunch of food. There's lots of talking, lots of laughing.
Lots of stitching. Well, not so much stitching. Some
people are really good. I was just doing fill-in, and I still didn't get a lot done. But that's okay. That's okay. It's just been so much fun. And we had a local FlossTuber join us, Heidi from Heidi's Homemade. She joined us for stitching, so check out her videos on YouTube.
Yep.
And I hope to talk to her a little bit more next time. I was sitting at another table and got involved with that whole conversation. So I'm actually excited for next month already.
I know. It'll be fun.
So, and then
if you want to find out about us, just email us. Our emails right below on this video.
Do the two eclectic
stitchers at gmail.com.
And we will give you the information and the dates. We have all our dates for the rest of the year, subject to change because, the facility is provided to us for free. So if they need it, we must move, and that's okay.
Yep. Perfectly fine.
I think we can accommodate 50 people
At least.
Yeah. And we have access to a kitchen if you need to warm something up. They got really good ice there. They got a really good ice machine there. So if you live locally or are visiting Arizona when we have our next meeting, please join us. Have a good time. Good group. Good group of people.
Lovely.
People coming from all over.
Plus fun to see all those stitches.
Oh, yeah. We have a brag table. Yeah. And then there's a table where people bring stuff and we all trade patterns and stuff like that. So I found a piece of fox and rabbit.
Oh, that's
laying in there.
Yeah.
I went over there later in the day and I was like, whoa, score. So, yeah, join us if you can. I am on lockdown because I have to get something done. I'm going to Bernini University, which is the convention for the dealers across the country, and I have to have new product ready for my booth. So other than this, appointments, AZ Stitchers, anything that I have to be at, I'm at. Otherwise, I am in my pajamas in lockdown, stitching on my embroidery machines. So that's what I've been up to. You've been healing.
I've been healing
Physical therapy.
So that's all good.
So that's what's been going on. So we're up to Book of Days. I've been working on the same thing pretty much. So I didn't write it in here, but I will when I get home because I know it's the same thing every day except for when we went to AZ Stitchers. So that's my Book of Days. Pretty sad.
No.
But the stickers are cool. Yep. So I will fill that in, and when we show our whips, then we'll know what I was working on.
Right.
And your Book of Days is lost.
It's Floss in the basket.
Good. Okay. I do not have any fully finishes.
Oh, I have one.
Yes.
My little gingerbread boy. Angie thought I needed a little project to work on while I was sick, so she came over with this
I got mine still.
Cute little gingerbread boy.
He was in a box like this.
And here he is all finished.
Give him this in. No.
He's cute. Not much stitching. Probably took me 10 minutes. Well, 20.
I figured this was a good project for you coming out of surgery.
It was.
I picked it up when I was at Cupcake Quilts, and they had a bunch of different designs. I believe they were all Christmas themed. But I thought this one was really cute. Some of the other ones I wanted to get, they were out of, but they had them all stitched up samples. So
it was fun.
Just
quick and easy.
Cupcake Quilts in the Houston area, Texas had these.
Very cute. Thank you. It was fun. Plus it had the backing, so you could just put that on.
That is
I know. That was fun. That'll be hanging on my tree.
I bought one for myself too, but I haven't done mine yet. I was waiting for FlossTube, so I had the packaging.
Yeah.
So, any finishes? Just
no,
me neither. Well, that was quick.
But we're very fast.
Especially the first one was 20
seconds.
That was good.
Good.
You want to whip your first whip?
Sure. I'll show you. My grandson is visiting from the Coast Guard from South Carolina. So when I knew he was coming, I thought, oh, I better take that.
People, it has returned to the FlossTube.
It is.
The Coast Guard cross stitch is making an appearance.
And I have
there it is.
It's a little bit on it, not much, but it's just taking forever. So because it has so many colors, like all gold, all blue, this is my latest invention. I put a needle in each thread. This isn't all of them, but it's some of them.
You can get the idea.
Get the idea. So a needle for each thread, and then I put the symbol and the thread color so that I can find it. And then when it's time to just do one little stitch, I do one little stitch and put it back. And I think it's going to save me some time in the long run.
I think so. Keep you more organized.
But yeah, that's what I need. So
that's looking good.
It looks good. It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Little by little.
I'll show my whip while you're putting that away. I have been working on this. I took a little break for the second whip. I'm going to show you. This is the Blackbird Design America. It is out of print, but I was fortunate to be able to get my hands on a copy. All the called for DMC, except for the inside of here, I changed to match the linen. I know a lot of people are not doing that inside. They're just leaving it blank. But me, I have to make everything harder and more time consuming than it should be. So I'm filling that in. But that's a good thing to do at AZ Stitchers because I can just fill in and talk and eat. So all DMC with the called for, with the exception of that one color that matches the linen. It's 36 count, but I have forgotten the color. So we'll have to have MM put that up on the screen if it's possible.
So pretty.
So that's my first whip.
Yeah. And then I have the Teresa Kogut Patreon.
I'll hold it for you so you.
And she's shown us 3 parts of it. So I finished the first part. Second part started with the man and over. And then there's the third part, which I haven't started yet.
So it's a mystery for Patreon. There's 6 parts.
And it's really fun doing 1 over 1. It's an 8 o'clock. It's like cedar, 20 count, cedar linen, I think it's called. And it's her called for that one. I really like it.
It's beautiful. It's going to be really pretty.
I'm trying to keep.
My other whip is, I was watching Sarah from Sarah's Stitchy Spot, and she showed her Ann Campion that we got in January at the Attic Symposium. And when she showed it, I stopped the video and I went and got mine. And we had the whole thing kitted for us at Symposium, so it was all there. And I had to start mine. And then I sent her a message that I stopped the video and got mine, and I'm stitching on mine. So this is Ann Campion from Hands Across the Sea. We got this at the Attic Sampler Symposium in January. I can't speak for Hands Across the Sea, but if they'll release this, I would imagine so, but I can't tell you. So, but I would imagine they would. But so this is Ann Campion, and it's here's what I have done so far. That's why my book of days is just all this, because I just been working on this. It is stitched on 36 count Tabby Cat wood smoke. And we're using the silk for this. And it is the Swatage black. It's black silk. So this has been fun at night. I can see it. It's one color. And I'm enjoying it. And I'll have to let Sarah know where I am on mine. I have to laugh because some people have projects that they do 2 threads a day and then they work on something else. Sometimes 2 threads a day is it for me? So
could be too.
Anyway, those are just my 2 whips. That's all I've been working on.
Well, I just have one more whip. Yeah. And I just decided, I finally, after several weeks of I didn't really feel like stitching, I decided to pull this out, and I really like it. It's called Home of the Free, and it's Primrose Cottage stitches, and I really like this. It's fun, patriotic, good for Memorial Day.
Called for colors?
Called for colors and called for fabric. It's the 25 count vintage country mocha. 2 threads over 2.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
We're in the patriotic mode right now.
I'm glad I'm doing it. Plus I got a lot done. I hadn't stitched for about 2.5 weeks.
Is that what you worked on, AZ Stitchers?
Yes.
The flag and back.
Yeah. So, yep. It's all done.
Any more whips?
Nope. That would be it for me.
Okay. We're up to blast from the past.
Oh, do you want me to do one?
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. I have three blasts from the past. I have a good friend, Libby, who Angie always thought was like
Imagine.
friend of mine.
We talked about it in the first FlossTube because she'd always talk about Libby, and I never met Libby, and I thought you had an imaginary friend. Hi, Libby. I met you. I know you're real.
She's a real person, a good friend. And so in 1988, when I was cross-stitching the first time, I'd make her things because she is very talented. She does miniatures and lots of other things, but she's just really talented. So she has a great appreciation for art and for things like this. So in 1988, I was gifting her all my stitches.
She's scoring in 1988.
So this one she keeps right at her front door, which is very fun.
I need to turn it so the glare's kind of gone.
Okay. And then this one. So Libby and I have been friends since we taught school together. And a few years ago, we decided to write a book. So I wanted to share the book with you since I haven't ever talked about it. It's called Planning Children's Birthday Parties. And the gal that did the artwork for us, here I am. Not very good look. And here's Libby.
Baby Penny.
But we had a lot of fun doing it. So here's the back of the book. It's on Amazon. It's a fun little guide for people that, you know how we just had the need to write a book for parents that always wanted to go over the edge, over the top with birthday parties. And we kind of tried to calm them down a little bit with, because Tom and Sid's birthday parties.
Yeah, so because they get crazy sometimes.
Yeah, really crazy. So, and then we also thought, well, this is also a good book for a fourth grader who wants to plan their own party. They can get it here and read it and make their own plans.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, it's fun.
Oh, I have to do my blast from the past.
Yes, you do.
My blast from the past is Bent Creek. I think maybe it's called Freedom. I don't know if you can get any more. I just grabbed it off the wall when I was heading out to Penny's. So this is a Bent Creek, probably done in the 90s, framed at the attic when they were on McKillop's. And I think it's classic. I think that this will stand the test of time.
Yes.
It's very patriotic.
Yes.
And I keep it out all year long.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't come out for 4th of July. It's up on my wall. Every single day I see it. So that is my blast from the past.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to haul.
I have no haul. I didn't show.
That's okay. You couldn't get out. I have a little haul. Just a little. Just a little bit. Of course, I bought myself one of these from Cupcake Quilts when I was there teaching, and I got one for Penny.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to work on mine now. I had to keep it in the box until we had FlossTube. And then when I was at Cupcake Quilts, they were having a sale on some fabric, and this is, it's all cross-stitched. It looks like cross-stitch fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And it's by Allison Glass is the designer, and it's Andover is the manufacturer. And I thought this would be good for cross-stitch bags if we ever get around to making them.
Yep.
You have to make a decision. Do I want to cross-stitch? Do I want to make a cross-stitch project bag? And lots of times I pick cross-stitching. So I thought those would be great. Some nice finds.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Stacy, Stacy is the 911 stitcher. She was showing on her FlossTube a pattern that she'll be starting June 1st. I don't know if I'll be starting it, but I had to have it. And it's called Byron Blackbird. How cute is that? So this will be my future plans with the other thousands of patterns I have. So cute.
So cute.
I'd love to start it when she does because it would keep me on track. But I need to go home and look through and see what flosses I need and all that good stuff. So that's that. And then our friend Amy,
Yes.
Mrs. Flossy, who has now dipped her toes into cross stitch patterns. Released another one. This one's called the stitching case. And everybody is making those jewelry cases and remodifying them to be a stitching case, ripping out the interior guts. And she designed this one so that it would be one you could stitch and then put on top of your stitching case. So this came from her Etsy shop, Mrs. Flossy on Etsy. And I just downloaded the pattern, and this will be an up-and-coming project as well. So good job, Amy. We're so proud of you.
We're very excited. And then back to Amy for a minute here. I bought Madeleine Delest, which I think I showed you last FlossTube.
But you're going to start.
So, but now I'm going to start it June 1st, which is in a few days. And I have the perfect fabric, I think. It's that Cedar River linen, or mine's 8 cloth, and it's 20 count. So it's such a pretty.
It's got a slight little pink hue to it, just the slightest, like just a hint.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. It's going to be perfect.
So it'll be perfect. And then I'm going to do it in the bright colors. So if anybody wants to join me, I'm going to start June 1st.
And that pattern's available at the Attic Needlework and also on her Etsy page, Mrs. Flossy, and we will link that below.
Yep.
So my other last haul was the Attic called and sent your patterns in, and I had to meet my boys for Mother's Day, and we didn't do it on Mother's Day because we had conflict of interest with everybody's different schedules. So I met them for breakfast before Mother's Day on a day that the Attic was open, and they live 3 miles, not even 3 miles from the Attic. So anyway, we had breakfast, and then like, Mom, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I'd like to go to the Attic because my pattern is in. And they were so patient. And my younger son, they're both in their 30s. Jean even offered him a job because he was getting all my floss for me. I said, Nick, I don't have my glasses. And so he pulled all my flosses for me. And so this is the pattern I picked up. Eliza's French Bird by JBW Designs. A lot of people are doing this. There's a stitch along. People have finished it already. But I'm always a day late and $1 short. So who knows when I will tell you, the pattern on the inside is the size of this. Like, see my hand? So I had to blow it up. There is no way. Can you read that?
No.
I cannot read that. So I had to blow mine up. So if you get this pattern, make sure you get over to somewhere where you can blow it up. So anyway, I picked that pattern up, and I picked Nick picked all the threads out for me. And then I came home, and I was looking through my linens, and I picked the same one as you, which is the Cedar River Albarium. But I have 36 count linen. And here are the colors. I'm missing one. I'm missing begonia, one of the pinks. But look how pretty that is. And I know you can't see it on camera, but it has just the slightest little touch of pink. It's really pretty. So I'm going to use that. So I need to go home and measure it off and serge it and get it in a project bag. So that was my other haul. So very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you. Gina, if you're watching this, and I know you will at some point, I'm behind on my blocks. Gina and I, my friend that lives in Kentucky, we're working on this quilt, and we do 4 blocks a month. It's the same 4 blocks. We just recolorize it. And so we did January and February and March and April. This is my, I think it's April.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, and he fell behind.
I fell behind, Gina.
But that's okay.
So, whatever month we're supposed to be on, I'm not, and this is last month. I have 1 block. So, Gina had wrist surgery, and she got a pass. I don't know what my excuse is. Well, I kind of do a little bit, but all the rest of them are cut out. I think the second one is in pieces, half sewn together. So Gina, I'll get back on it. And we have 2 retreats coming up.
We do.
We have one in July. We rent a house here locally that's set up for retreats, and we have a bunch of friends and we all go. And then we're a member of Night Owls,
Arizona
Quilters Guild, and they have their annual retreat in August. So we have 2 retreats coming up. So I'm going to get 2 weeks of quilting. So I'll get caught up, Gina. I promise. I know you won't be mad at me.
No.
So that
How could she be mad?
She won't be mad at me. I'll make it up to you.
So work it.
So that's all I've been working on. The reason I'm behind on my quilting is because I've been working on my new designs, and my machines need to be working on that. So
that's
I'll
good.
get to it.
That's good. When do those get released? They're just on.
Probably in July. We'll show it in June, and they'll probably get released in July. Usually when I release a pattern, everything's ready to go, and you can get it immediately. But of course, I'm behind. So we'll just show it, and then I'll come home and write the pattern and get it quilted, get photography, and it'll be ready. So
That's good.
it's coffee themed.
Coffee.
So if you like coffee, you'll like this one. So I'm dedicating it to my husband, Mike,
Okay.
who you don't talk to in the morning until he's had at least 2 cups of coffee. So,
That's good.
so with that, we are up to our winners. Good thing I didn't take the stickers off of that.
It's very good.
Especially since we're on take 2. So our first winner is Tammy Morgan.
And energy. Is it Morgan or one?
Well, we'll put it up on the thing.
Okay, we'll put it on.
Maybe it's Morgan. Maybe it's Morin. I cannot check now because it's on my phone and we're using my phone.
Right.
Tammy.
You're the winner.
Tammy M. You are the winner. We'll put your name up there. Please contact us at 2eclecticstitchers@gmail.com. Send us your address and I'll get this in the mail to you. So you won Quaker Virtues. So congratulations.
Congratulations. How fun.
And Barbie Pratt, you won the Counted Cross Stitch Garden Sampler complete with the threads and the Ada. Once again, contact us. I'll get this right in the mail to you. And with that, we got Happy Mail, which turned into a giveaway.
Right.
So we were contacted by a company who makes a lot of bags and tote bags and grocery bags, and they sent an email and they said, we'd like to send you a bag. And I'm like, well, there are 2 of us, so we are going to need 2 bags. And then I said, and a bag to give away. So I need 3 bags. And I thought, well, all they could say is no.
Well,
all they can say is no, and that's okay. So I went to their email address, which we're going to link below. The company is called Wiskf, with an F at the end. We don't know if we're pronouncing it right. It's Wiskf. So we're going to link their website, all their information below, so you can go look at them. So I picked out 3. I picked out 3 that I thought would be great for hauling our project bags around to different events and things like that, or shopping at the attic.
Right.
So this is the one I picked for Penny.
This one, check, like it. It's very cool. It has a zipper pocket in the middle, in the front, and the back, which is nice. And it's real heavy canvas. Nice. It's very nice, and a nice handle that's going to be able to hold a lot of weight. And if you look, here's one zipper bag, and it fits nicely in the sign.
Well, yeah, I think it'll hold about 5 or 6 project bags in there.
So,
and I picked the check for Penny because Penny likes
Mackenzie Todd.
And it's all about the check. So she got the check.
Yeah.
And then I like polka dots. So I got the polka dot one. Same thing as Penny's, just a different pattern. And I have right now 2 project bags in there, and I still have a lot more room. So This is the polka dot. So then I just took it out of the package, so it's brand new. For one lucky viewer for our next floss tube, if you make a comment, any comment you want to say. Hi, liked your video, liked your project, whatever you want to say. No, it has to be nice though.
Yes.
I selected this bag, and it's diamonds because diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Right.
And so one lucky winner will win one of these bags from Wiskf, and we will, once we determine the winner, we will ship it right out to you. So that will be on our next floss tube. So watch this one and make a comment.
Well, like that. It's nice.
You're gonna love it. So, for the drawing, you must be 18 because we have to ask you for the address. We would like it if you were a subscriber. Don't say giveaway or prize.
Right.
And they're going to keep this one in the States because we only have one, and if it gets lost internationally, we can't track it. We can't track it. Although I have shipped in the States from some of my product, and that gets lost, and it's just sitting in a post office somewhere, so we have to ship again. So anyway, so one lucky winner's gonna go. You're gonna love it because I love mine.
I do too.
So with that, I think we're kind of at the end.
We are.
My plans are to go to Bristol, the Bristol weekend at the Attic in a couple weeks. This is their third one. The first one I missed. I forgot to sign up. The second one, I scheduled a retreat at the retreat house, not thinking that was Bristol weekend. And then as it turned out, I got COVID, so I couldn't go to the retreat, and I probably wouldn't have got to go to Bristol either. So this is it. Third time's charm.
Yep.
I'm excited about going. Some of my friends, Stacy and Nanette, are coming. I'm sure there'll be other people there that I know. I don't know who else is going to be there, but there's going to be 120 people. And Jean said that it filled by 8:01, right?
This is the other one.
Oh, that was summer school. That was summer school.
The Bristol one, I remember when you went to the symposium, you talked about the Bristol stuff. So somebody must have come and talked to you about Bristol, the Bristol samplers.
Right.
So I'm excited to hear from you and hear how it goes.
Oh, I guess I got confused. Summer school's sign up was this week as well.
Yeah.
And
double D.
I didn't. But 8, you sign up at 8, and Jane said at 8:01, all 120 spots were filled. So
she had to turn people away, and she was sad. I know.
But the room's only so big, and we're pretty packed in there.
Yeah.
It's the same room for summer school, summer school and Bristol and symposium.
Oh, yeah.
She uses the same hotel, which is very nice.
It is.
So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and then I'll be going to Delest for the convention with my new product. That's not done yet. And but then after that, that big push for that work is over. I can go back to a normal pace, and then we have the retreats coming up.
Good.
So I'm excited. Our friend Vicky has 2 retreat houses now, and the second one's nicer than the first one. So we're excited to go to the new one.
It'll be fun.
It's gonna be fun. So we have a good group of people going. So, and then when we go to Night House, what is it, 70, 80 people?
80. We're up to 80 people, but that's it.
And no more. And we have it at a church.
We're very lucky. Yeah.
And
it's air conditioned, which it needs to be in August, and then good lighting, and everybody loves to come.
And you live like a mile or so from there. And then I have 2 friends. We don't want to go home every night. So there's a hotel like 5 minutes away. We just stay at the hotel. Yeah. It's a lot easier because you go home, and then there's dishes, and then someone needs you, and then you got to feed all the animals, and then, this way.
You just go.
I'll see you. Not going to be home for 4 or 5 days. So, and then at the retreat house, we just stay there.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
That's even better.
And how many people at the retreat house?
Right now we have 8.
Oh, okay.
We can take up to 14. I'm waiting on a couple people to respond. But she said if we can get at least 8 to 10,
that'd be good.
Yeah.
So we're excited to go do that. It's always fun.
Really excited.
I know.
And then we have AZ Stitchers coming up in June again.
Yeah.
God, I got so excited last
I
night.
know you were very,
I was so excited.
but it was very fun.
I don't know why. I mean,
It was fun. We like it. It's fun to see everybody. And what amazes me is they come in and they sit down and they just immediately start stitching.
They're stitching within 30 seconds, and we're still moving tables and putting food up.
And they're like ready to go.
Ready to go. They got their stands and lights up. They're ready to go. So it's good. They all have a good time, and the food.
Yeah.
I mean, I bring my lunch, but you really didn't have. I was on a sugar high. Someone brought Boza donuts.
Donuts.
But those
Fudge.
that fudge was really good. Kind of OD'd on some Boza donuts. This looked good, but it was good. So
They looked good.
and I always bring that cheese log.
I know.
Yeah, they like.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
and then
think
it was
that.
gone again. So that's my standard thing. I'm going with cheese log. So
You should. I was gonna say, I watched The Attic. They had a FlossTube yesterday. I think was probably released, but they showed a lamp that must be like a Z. It looked pretty cool, and I was thinking for our stitching because we don't have a lot of electricity to plug into. So
they have a lot of
so you need to bring a lamp that is on battery. Yeah.
Mine's on battery, and then I have a backup, like a battery pack, which we found didn't work. So now I have the right adapter.
Okay. So that's all good.
Yeah, even if you didn't have a light.
No, the lighting is good.
So good.
I didn't have a light.
A lot of people don't have a light. So
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's good. So until next time, I know that we're all over the place. It just depends on our schedule and what we're doing and what you're doing, and
So
Soon
watch
we'll
us
go back
when
to
the bell goes off.
yeah. So click that bell so you know when you'll see us, because someone's got to win that bag.
Yes.
That's
We can't
little
wait.
bag. We can't wait to see who it is,
Mm-hmm.
because we love our bags.
I know.
So
They're very fun.
until
Miss
next
them.
time, happy
Happy stitching. Bye.
bye.